Okay then, 5 minutes exactly before racing is due to start. Shall we welcome our officials back to poolside? I think we shall. Put your hands together for this afternoon's referees and officials. And let's introduce you to our referees and starter for this afternoon. To begin with, our lead referee is Swim England East Midlands President, Mr. Ian Davey. Assisted by referee Andy Aitken. Referee Stephen Ward. And our starter this afternoon, Gary Johnson. I think we are just about ready to go then. So just a reminder, if you haven't joined us already, but I'm sure the majority of you have, few house rules. Photography is permitted in the viewing gallery, but not anywhere on poolside. Changing rooms, the vicinity of the swimmers only. No adults, coaches, or any other parents should be in the changing rooms at any one time. Swimmers, you are reminded the changing rooms are a strict no phone zone. If you are caught on your phone in the changing rooms, you will be asked to leave the event, so please do not fall foul of that. Results are available on the Swim England East Midlands website, and we are being streamed on the Swim England East Midlands YouTube channel. If there's anybody out there unable to join us today, please send that link through to them. We start session 6 with the open male 400 meter freestyle. Heat declared winners for that one, no finals in that. Then the 50 freestyle for the girls. 200 breaststroke for the open male swimmers, followed by the 800 freestyle for the girls. We move on to the open male 100 individual medley. 200 backstroke for the girls, and we finish the session off with the 50 fly for the open male swimmers. So 6 heats to begin with of the open male 400 meter freestyle. We've been very efficient all weekend with the running of this gala, so a massive thank you to all our volunteers, all our officials and referees dressed in white, our stewards and volunteers in the light blue, and all the crew behind the scenes in those black event t-shirts. And thank you to you for coming here, both competing and spectating, to make this such a memorable event as it has been so far. 2 more sessions to go then. This session number 6, and then our final session this evening. So let's get session 6 underway then. Let's hand over to our lead referee. Event 601, the open male 400 meter freestyle heat 1.
Take your marks.
As I mentioned then, 6 heats. Heat declared winners for juniors and seniors. Swimmers in heat number 1 then. 16 lengths of this Harvey Haddon short course pool. Riley Hamer of City of Lincoln Pentaqua in 1. Henry Mason Smith Repton in 2. Nova's Dante Palmer in 3. Wojciech Valak of Corby in 4. Leicester Sharks with Theo Black in 5. Lane 6 is Jack Hicks from the Lincoln Vulcans. Elliot Ratcliffe of Etwall in lane 7. And Worksop's Max Davies goes in lane 8. So coming up to the quarter stage of heat number 1. 100 meters down, and the leader Elliot Ratcliffe in lane 7 from Riley Hamer in lane number 1. Still Ratcliffe in 7 and Hamer in 1 leading the way. Wojciech Valak in lane 4, fastest in this particular heat. He's currently in 3rd place, but you can see that yellow hat of the Corby athlete in lane 4, not a million miles behind by any stretch. So a range of ages in this one. Dante Palmer in lane 3, swimming as a 13-year-old. Henry Mason Smith in the 14 years age group. Hamer, Valak, Black, and Ratcliffe in the 15 years age group. Jack Hicks swims as a 16-year-old. And Max Davis, the S8 category, in lane 8. Wojciech Valak, I mentioned from Corby, the fastest athlete in this heat, 4:35.41 is his entry time. So then, as we get to the latter stages of this one, Dante Palmer in lane number 3 has fought his way to the front of the field. Riley Hamer still there or thereabouts in lane 1. In fact, Hamer is just going to turn just about in front. Final 50 meters underway then. Riley Hamer turns first, Dante Palmer second, and third is Wojciech Valak in lane 4. Final 15 meters then. Hamer in first place from lane 1. Second is going to be Wojciech Valak in lane number 4, and Dante Palmer will finish third. Some brilliant times from those three. All three of them inside their entry times. Jack Hicks, 4th place. Heat 2.
Take your marks.
Away we go again then. Heat number 2 this time. Kieran Lucy, South Links in lane number 1. Arlo Gilson, Repton in 2. Oliver Swain of Loughborough goes in 3. Owen Johnson in lane 4 for Repton. Lane 5 is George Howard of the City of Leicester. Louth with William Kite in 6. Victor Bramley Howell of the City of Leicester in lane 7. And James Lee of Derby Excel goes in lane 8. It's the 100-meter mark when they hit the wall at the scoreboard end this time around. And leading in lane 5 is George Howard. .150 meters down, and Howard has taken this one by the scruff of the neck. But look at the rest of the athletes from lanes 1, 2, 3, 6 and 8. All in a position to be able to pounce as this one continues. Just gone past the 200 mark then at the last scoreboard end. And George Howard continues to lead. But the battle for the minor places is well and truly underway. Arlo Gilson in 2, Oliver Swain in 3, William Kite in 6, and James Lee in lane 8, all in contention. Can any of them put any pressure on George Howard? This has been an exceptional swim from George Howard, controlling it from the outset as he turns with 50 meters remaining. Arlo Gilson now makes a move for second place in the heat ahead of Oliver Swain. These two have put some distance between themselves and William Kite in lane 6. James Lee still fighting hard in lane number 8. And George Howard finishes with a 4:25.2. 6 seconds inside his entry time of 4:31. So as you may expect, we're seeing a lot of these times fall for these younger swimmers. Second, Arlo Gilson of Repton, and third goes to Oliver Swain. Heat 3.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, it's James Cash of Deepings, Bassett Law in 2 and 3, Jacob Harness in 2, and Ruben Meadows in lane 3. Danny Barron Etwall in lane number 4. Eddie Barron of Nova goes in 5. Repton's Edward Gregory in lane 6. Flynn Clark in 7 for Derby XL. And lane 8 is Northampton's David Bielawski. .29.33 then. The quickest first 50 by Nova Centurion's Eddie Barron in lane 5. And Barron, the two Barrons, lanes 4 and 5 are the fastest two qualifiers in this heat, as you'd expect. 4:24.2 for Danny Barron, 4:24.8 for Eddie Barron. So still, Barron et Barron. Barron squared, if you like, in lanes 4 and 5, turning almost simultaneously. 0.07 of a second separating Danny and Eddie, with Eddie currently just ahead. But as they turn at the boom, it looks like Danny may well have got that first place back. An announcement, please. If anybody has lost a pair of earrings, if you've lost a pair of earrings, they are currently in the timing suite if you want to go and identify them. So that's 200 meters just gone. And Danny Barron now begins to make his move. Danny Barron first, Eddie Barron second. Third is currently lane 8's David Bielawski. Lanes 1 and 8, very tough to swim in because you're so far away from the action. But as was mentioned in the finals last night and earlier on this morning, if you've got a lane, you've got a chance. So Danny Barron tried to make a move and Eddie Barron has gone with him. Danny not being able to pull away at this stage. That's the 300 mark. 4 lengths to go then. Now it looks like Danny Barron has got a little bit of clear water between himself and Eddie Barron, with David Bielawski in lane 8. Looking to close the gap all the time. Good battle in lanes 1, 2 and 3 between James Cash, Jacob Harness and Ruben Meadows as well. And Edward Gregory isn't too far out of that battle. That's the battle for 5th, because 4th place is Flynn Clark in lane number 7. Final 50 then for our leaders. And Danny Barron did have clear water, but Eddie Barron is fighting hard. .20 to go then. Danny Barron turns first. Remember, their entry times for Danny was 4:24.2. He's going to be well inside 4:24.2. as is Eddie Barron. 4:17.4 for Danny and 4:18.8 for Eddie. Two brilliant swims by them both. Third place looks to be going the way of David Bielavsky. Heat 4.
Take your marks.
Halfway through then, 3 heats down, 3 to go. Corey Butterall-Quambra in 1 for Bassett Law. Riley Woodward in 2 for Northampton. Finley Dare of Corby in 3. Finley Bird of Long Eaton in 4. Harry Lucas in 5 for the City of Leicester. Chesterfield's Henry Jones in 6. Connor Allen of Wellingborough in 7. And Isaac Ebanks, Derby XL in lane 8. Fast start by Finley Bird of Long Eaton in lane 4. 4:18.9 is Finley Bird's entry time. After the first 100, it's Bird in first place. Connor Allen second and Finley Dare in third. Keep an eye on Harry Lucas in lane number 5. Still very much in contention, as are pretty much all the swimmers after 125 meters of heat 4. Finley Dare turns first in front of Finley Bird. Harry Lucas is still there or thereabouts alongside the Long Eaton swimmer in lane 4. Finley Dare of Corby then coming up to the halfway mark, beginning to stretch his lead. Nice quick turn there by Harry Lucas in lane 5. He finds himself now in second place ahead of Finley Bird. Connor Allen still going well in lane 7 as well. And Corey Butterall-Quambra and Riley Woodward battling things out in lanes 1 and 2 respectively. $150 to go then, 6 more lengths. And Finley Dare and Harry Lucas now beginning to drop the swimmers behind them, although Connor Allen in lane 7 has surged his way into third place. Still away behind the 2 leaders. Final 100 upcoming. Dare turns in front of Lucas, then Allen. Fourth to turn is Corey Butterall-Quambra in lane number 1, who's found another change of gear himself for the Bassett Law athlete. And it looks as though Harry Lucas is closing the gap on Finley Dare in lane number 3. 50 to go at this turn. Lucas by 0.03 of a second over Finley Dare in the final 50. Third place is Connor Allen in lane 7. Fourth, Corey Butterall-Quambra. These 2 guys will just about be able to see each other as lane 5, Harry Lucas now hits the front with 15 to go. Harry Lucas of the city of Leicester. He's going to get to the wall first. Well-timed swim by Lucas, 4:12.68. And that's 7 seconds inside his entry time to the 100th. His entry time was 4:19.68. And he's just swum a 4:12.68. Second goes to Finley Dare, and third, Connor Allen. Heat 5.
Take your marks.
We're already on our penultimate heat then. No swimmers in the center 2 lanes of this one. Gives the other 6 an opportunity. Lorenzo Chowlin in lane 1 for Corby. Lane 2 belongs to Benjamin Mould of Loughborough University. David Coyle of Nova Centurion in lane 3. Bassett Law's Sam Green in lane 6. William Oxley in 7 for the City of Leicester. And Oxley's teammate in lane 8 is Freddie Burdett. So this is the 100-meter mark when they hit the scoreboard end, and it looks like William Oxley of the City of Leicester from lane 7 is going to be battling Lorenzo Chowlin. Oxley over 59.2. And in fact, Chowlin over 59.8 with David Coyle in third place going under a minute. They approach the 200 mark then, and William Oxley still leads. Oxley in 7, Chowlin in lane number 1. 3 tenths between them, with Oxley turning first. Coyle still there or thereabouts in third place. This is developing into a really good battle between Chowlin in 1 and Oxley in lane 7. David Coyle still trying to hold on in lane number 3 for Nova Centurion. So the leading time in the pool is David Coyle with a 4:12.70. Sam Green the next fastest, but Chowlin now hits the front in ahead of William Oxley. Final 10 meters then. Chowlin in lane number 1. He's going to take heat number 5. Oxley second, and David Coyle will come in to take third. Our final heat is heat 6.
Take your marks.
Away we go with our final heat then, and what will be, all for intents and purposes, the final deciding the senior regional champ. Let's have a look at the runners and riders. Carlos Sierra Villegas, Chesterfield in 1, Northampton in 2 and 3, Jack Bignell in 2 and Eden Rowe in 3, Austin Manley in 4 for Repton, Alexander Laurie, University of Nottingham in 5, Nova's Daniel Walker in 6, City of Leicester with Jackson Crabb in 7, and Corby's Sam Broker in lane 8. A very even start to this one. Austin Manley, the class of the field, in lane number 4. Austin Manley, the only swimmer on paper here to have gone under 4 minutes. 3:58.05. Pretty incredible time by the 15-year-old from Repton. Manley leads, possibly Walker in second, although Rowe is there or thereabouts in third as well. So Manley still in front just about, Walker thereabouts, Eden Rowe thereabouts. Walker on a 1:30.5. Continues to push. This will be the 200-meter mark, and this is where people will start making their move after the first 200. The experience of Austin Manley in 4 and Alexander Laurie in 5. Eden Rowe always dangerous in lane 3. Walker still out in front. But now swimmers will begin to make their move. Stroke rates will increase slightly. There is a significant difference in stature between some of these athletes as well. Long, lean, tall athletes of Laurie and Manley. More compact athletes, Eden Rowe and Dan Walker. Keep your eye on Jack Bignell of Northampton in lane number 2 as well. These swimmers neck and neck. 150 to go. This is going to come down to a final 100-meter sprint, because everybody's getting those legs over fast. Walker just in front, but Manley and Laurie and Eden Rowe and Jack Bignell. It is Walker who gets those legs over the quickest, but only by 0.03 of a second over Eden Rowe. And now Alex Laurie begins to go. Austin Manley begins to go. Eden Rowe has put his foot down as well. And at the turn this end, there will be 50 meters left. Laurie hits the front. Eden Rowe in second, Austin Manley in third. And now Alexander Laurie extends that long reach. He hits the front. Eden Rowe goes with him. Austin Manley in third. Walker still fighting. Sam Broker out in lane 8 working hard as well. It looks like Alexander Laurie is going to take this one. Alexander Laurie then hits the front. Eden Rowe finishes second. And Austin Manley takes 4th place as Jack Bignell of Northampton takes the bronze.
Thank you, swimmers.
What a way to finish the 400 freestyle.
Clear the pool, please, swimmers.
The top 4 separated by just 2 seconds. Let's move on then. Event 602, the female 50-meter freestyle, heat 1.
Take your marks.
Just names being read because this is going to be over in a heartbeat. Alana Haker in 1, Amber Haycock in 2, Ruby Dissington in 3, Amelia Bird 4, 5 is Kimberly Hayes, Maddie Wilson in 6, and lane 7 belongs to Scarlett Humphrey. Looks like Kimberly Hayes of Northampton going to be taking this one, followed by Amelia Bird. It is Hayes, Bird, and Dissington in heat 1.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the pool by the sides, please. Clear the pool by the sides, please, swimmers.
Heat 2.
Take your marks.
Maisie Lee Simpson in lane 2, Megan Lamb in 3, Eve Burden in 6, Maddie Walden 7, and Evie Coburn in 8. And it is lane 7, I believe, Maddie Walden going to take this from Eve Burden and Evie Coburn. Heat 3.
Take your marks.
Darcy Wood in 1, Sienna Brett in 2, lane 3, Erin Ingham, Ella Newton in 4, Evelyn Szabo in 5, Ella Bourne in 6, 7 is Harriet Dickerson, and 8, Ava Olovich. Where's the winner coming from in this one then? It looks to be Ella Bourne in lane number 6. But Louth with Erin Ingham fighting hard in lane 3. It's Bourne from Ingham and Szabo. 28.47, the winning time. Heat 4.
Take your marks.
Sarah Dew in 1, Hannah Bruce 2, Julia Radak in 3, McKinley Cotton in 4, Victoria Hudson 5, lane 6 is Charlotte Byron, 7 Isabel Cameron, and Maisie Matthews goes in lane 8. Cotton and Hudson battling it out, but going well in lane 2 is Hannah Bruce. She's had a great meet so far as Hannah Bruce. Just going to be touched out, I think, by McKinley Cotton. Bruce second and Hudson in third. 27.99, sub 28 for the first time in these heats. Heat 5.
Take your marks.
Emily Talks in 1. 2 is Florence Senior. Freya Wingfield Dobbs in 3. Anae Kirby 4. Isla Coletta in 5. 6 is Sadie Llewellyn. Annabelle Blackbird in 7. And Olivia Beard in lane 8. Isla Coletta of Repton's going to take this one. She's half a body length in front, but who's going to be second? It could be Sadie Llewellyn. It is, with Olivia Beard of Bramcote in third. Another sub 28 swims, 27.45 for Coletta. Heat 6.
Take your marks.
Abby Turnbull in 1, Alice Ball 2, Janet Fung in 3, 4 is Faye Ayton-Jones, Connie Bunnergy in 5, Arabella Green 6, 7 Dorothy Plumpton, and 8 Alicia Smith. This is going to be between lane 5, Bunnergy, and lane 3, Janet Fung. It is. In fact, Bunnergy does take it, but second goes to lane 1, Abby Turnbull of Carlton Forum. Janet Fung in third. Heat 7.
Take your marks.
Evie Lilly goes in lane 1. Lane 2 is Sean Headley. Lane 3, Catherine Yates. Isla Johnson in 4. Kiara Reeder in 5. Lily Grace Belfield swims in 6. Lane 7 is Erin Gent and Emily Batchelor in lane 8. Looks like lane 4, Isla Johnson ahead of the field with Lily Grace Belfield taking second. Does she? No. Erin Gent in lane 7 ahead of Lily Grace Belfield. Isla Johnson 27.67, 4 athletes sub 28 in that one. Heat 8.
Take your marks.
Holly Jocelyn in 1, Molly McGinley 2, Charlotte Hall 3, Mariah Romanovskaya in 4, Kate Schillinger in 5, 6 is Anna Clark, 7 Miley Aram and Holly Hale in lane 8. What a great swim from Kate Schillinger in lane number 5. She's going to take this one. Looks like Romanovskaya is going to take second and Molly McGinley third place. 26.11 for Kate Schillinger from Repton. Heat 9.
Take your marks.
Penultimate heat then. Emily Parkins in 1, Olivia McCall 2, Macy Brower in 3, Maya Mohammed in 4, 5 is Eve Doherty, 7 Effie Chapman and Holly Coleman in 8. Second of the seeded heats. Maya Mohammed in lane number 4, the fastest in this one, and she's got her nose in front into the final 5 meters. Al Mohammed. In fact, it's Eve Doherty with her nose in front over Al Mohammed. Third goes to Macy Brow. Final heat is heat 10.
Take your marks.
In lane 2, it's Grace Wingham, Eloise Cole in 3, Mace Singer 4, Connie Davis 5, 6 Fenella Woodies, Katie Snell in 7, and Elsie Hatton goes in 8. Into the final 10 meters of the final heat. There's nothing between Singer and Davis. It could be Singer in lane 4 who gets the touch. No, Davis by 800th of a second. Singer second, and Eloise Cole in third place. Let's move straight on to event 603, the open male 200 meter breaststroke, heat 1.
Take your marks.
Here we go then, a little bit more relaxed in the 200 breaststroke. James Thomas Gainsborough in lane 3, Chin Leung of Nottingham Leander in 4, and Chesterfield's Hayden Hudson in lane 5. To bring you the results of the open male 400 freestyle, the junior age group. Third place, Jackson Crabb, City of Leicester. Second, Sam Broker, Corby. And first place, Austin Manley of Repton. In the senior age group, Jack Bignall of Northampton picks up the bronze. Eden Rowe, Northampton, the silver. And Alexander Laurie of the University of Nottingham takes the gold. Halfway through the first heat then, and Hayden Hudson turns first in front of James Thomas and Ching Leung. .50 to go then. James Thomas continues to chase Hayden Hudson in lane 5. Hudson has a significant advantage into the final 30 meters. And Hayden Hudson hits the wall with a 2:37.39. Great swim from him. Thomas in second and Ching Leung in third place. Heat 2.
Take your marks.
Works up in lane 1 with Archie Pettinger. Oliver Dovey in 2 from Corby. Jake Battle, Repton in lane 3. Matthew Tompkinson in lane 4 for Louth. Lane 5, City of Lincoln, Pentaqua's Gareth Cox. Maxwell Burdett in 6 for the City of Leicester. And Colville's George Coleman goes in lane 7. Early leader after 70 meters is Jake Battle in lane number 3. Halfway through then, and Battle continues to lead at the midway mark. Second place currently is Matthew Tompkinson of Louth in that pink hat in lane 4. Closing fast is Oliver Dovey in lane 2 and Maxwell Burdett in lane 4. $50 meters to go at this turn then. And Jake Battle continues to push on, trying to extend that advantage. Dovey now in second place. Tompkinson in third place in lane 4, trying to keep Maxwell Burdett out of it in lane 6. So Jake Battle 2:33.9 his entry time, and he goes 4 seconds inside that. Second place should be Oliver Dovey. I'm not quite sure on that. But at the moment, Tompkinson second and Burdett in third. There you go, scoreboard has adjusted itself. Dovey does finish second and Tompkinson in third place. Heat 3.
Take your marks.
Morgan Farah in lane 1, City of Lincoln, Pentaqua. Leicester Sharks, Niklas Salko Parvola in 2. Aman Tethi in 3 for Rushton. Oliver Caddick, lane number 4, Loughborough University. Jeremiah Carnegie in 5 for Repton. Grantham's Zach Hopkinson in 6. Matteo Monaco in 7 for South Lincolnshire. And Kettering's Mark Kamatov in lane 8 for the first of our seeded heats in this 200 breaststroke. So coming to the halfway mark, and it's Jeremiah Carnegie of Repton. He's going to have almost exactly a second advantage over Aman Tethi in lane 3, but a lovely turn from Oliver Caddick puts him level pegging with Tethi. Final 2 lengths coming up then. And Jeremiah Carnegie did have a second advantage. Now it's 2.5 seconds. Caddick and Tethy still battling hard, and it's Tethy with his nose in front coming to the final turn. Jeremiah Carnegie then for Repton. 2:18 on the nose. Tethy second and Caddick in third place. Jeremiah Carnegie's entry time was 2:21.4, so he's gone 3.14 seconds under that. Good swim from him. Heat 4.
Take your marks.
Arthur Blacklaw, City of Leicester in 1. Arian Nath, Corby in 2. Elliot Sibley, Repton in 3 with his teammate William Tonks in lane 4. Loughborough University's Thomas Wilkinson in 5. Eden Saint goes in 7 for Derby XL. And Joshua Yip of the University of Nottingham in lane 8. William Tonks then, second fastest overall in these 200 breaststrokes. 2:13.8 for the 17-year-old swimming for Repton. Look how long that glide phase is. Very efficient all the way through. Good battle for second place between Thomas Wilkinson in lane 5 and Elliot Sibley in lane number 3. And Arian Nath not a million miles behind for Corby in lane 2 either. So that was the halfway point. So Tonks still leads. Sibley now has edged himself into second place. Wilkinson in third. But the gap between the leader, William Tonks, and second place, Sibley, is around about 6 meters. Tonks' entry time, 2:13.8. Going to be outside that. But once again, this is a heat swim. So we'll see if he's saved anything for the final. Sibley's going to come in second place for Repton, with Loughborough University's Tom Wilkinson in third. Heat 5.
Take your marks.
Final seeded heat then, in an attempt to qualify for tonight's final. Edward Oscroft, Northampton in 1. Loughborough University in 3 and 4 with Josh Mitchell-Story in 3 and Vadim Bosch in 4. Nova's Tyler Toombs in lane number 5 with James Nightingale of the City of Leicester in 7. And Thomas Collins of Bassett Law goes in lane 8. So Vadim Bosch then, 2:11.57. Fastest overall out of all these heats. Tyler Toombs of Nova going with him in lane number 5. And these two are away from the field after the first 50 meters. Bosch then, half a body length ahead of Toombs. But Toombs still within striking distance. Josh Mitchell-Story of Loughborough University as well in lane 3, still there or thereabouts. As is James Nightingale up in lane 7. Halfway point, been and gone. And at the turn, a 1/10 of a second separated Bosch from Toombs. Josh Mitchell-Story trying to close the gap, as is James Nightingale. But the winner's going to come from these two. 50 meters to go at this last turn. It was a 1/10 of a second difference. It's now 3/10. And Vadim Bosch begins to pull away. Tyler Toombs is still there, but coming back fast in lane 3 is Josh Mitchell-Story. Loughborough University in 4, Loughborough University in 3, Nova Centurion in 5. And it does look like this is the way that this final heat is going to finish. Vadim Bosch will take heat number 5. Tyler Toombs will be second, and Josh Mitchell-Story will finish in 3rd place. 2:19.66.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the pool by the sides, please. Clear the pool by the sides, please, swimmers.
Event 604, the female 800-meter freestyle, heat 1.
Take your marks.
32 lengths underway then, the first of 6 heats in this 800-meter freestyle. Jessica Parry of Long Eaton in lane 1. Ava Sinclair Corby in lane 2. Darby Phoenix with Rasheen Power in 3. Northampton's Vida Coulson in lane number 4. Abigail Tomlinson goes in 5 for Corby. Tomlinson's teammate is Eva Gallagher in lane 6. Darcy Willis Eckington in 7. And Worksop's Mia Lever in lane 8. Vida Coulson then off to a flyer after the first 100 meters. Almost a second and a half ahead of her nearest rival. It was a second and a half the last time they hit the scoreboard end. It's now 2.7 seconds. As Vida Coulson begins to pull away in the very early stages of heat number 1. Vida Coulson in lane 4 continues to dominate heat number 1. Last time we checked, it was 2.5 seconds the advantage. It's now up to 6.5 seconds. 6.3 to be exact. So Coulson looks to have this one wrapped up. Let's have a look at the battle going on for second and third. That's lane 5, Abigail Thompson against her teammate Eva Gallagher in lane number 6. Vida Coulson then sees the 16 on the lap counter, indicating she's got 400 meters to go, halfway through race distance. The lead we said was 6.3. I think it's going to be more than that now. It's up to nearly 9 seconds. The Corby pairing of Tomlinson and Gallagher battling themselves in lanes 5 and 6. Currently Tomlinson ahead in that tussle for supremacy of the yellow hats. But Tomlinson only ahead by 1/10 of a second. Let's bring you the finalists of the female 50 breaststroke. Sorry, the female 50 fly. No, let's try that for a third time. The final of the female 50 freestyle. There we go. Juniors finalists for the 50 free. Isla Johnson of Belbur Marlin. Isla Coletta, Repton. Macy Rao, Repton. Kate Schillinger, Repton. Maya Al-Mahalid, Repton. Molly McGinley, Repton, Olivia McCall, Repton, and Holly Coleman of Corby. Reserve finalists, Lily Grace Belfield of Chesterfield and Kiara Reeder of the City of Leicester. The senior finalists, Emily Parkins of the University of Nottingham, Eloise Cole of Repton, May Singer, Loughborough University, Eve Doherty, Repton, Connie Davis, University of Nottingham, Mariah Romanovskaya of Newark, Derby Excel's Charlotte Hall, and Corby's Grace Wingham. Reserve finalists Fenella Woodis and Erin Gent. We can also bring you the finalists for the open male 200-meter breaststroke. Junior finalists Edward Oscroft, Northampton, Arian Nath, Corby, James Nightingale, City of Leicester, Jeremiah Carnegie, Repton, Eden Saint, Derby Excel, Jake Battle, Repton, Zap Hopkinson, Grantham, and Oliver Dovey of Corby. Reserve finalists Matteo Monaco, South Links, and Matthew Tompkinson of Louth. And the senior finalists, Tom Wilkinson, Loughborough Uni, Tyler Toombs, Nova, Aman Tethi, Rushden, William Tonks, Repton, Vadim Bosch, Loughborough University, Oliver Caddick, Loughborough University, Elliot Sibley of Repton, and Josh Mitchell-Story of Loughborough University. Reserve finalists Mark Kamatov and Nicholas Salko-Parvola. Okay. So still as you were in this first heat, other than Vida Coulson, is almost 15 meters ahead now of Eva Gallagher in lane 6. And she's going to have 100 meters to go at the end of this length. So Vida Coulson, 8:35.63. Eva Gallagher now clear away from her teammate Abigail Tomlinson. 15 meters in the water is the lead of Coulson over Gallagher. Fourth place is Ava Sinclair in lane 2. Mia Lever fractionally behind in 5th. Then Rasheen Power and Darcy Willis. But Vida Coulson will take the bell for Northampton in heat number 1. Have a little look at her time. 10:06 was her entry time. And with only 25 meters to go and the clock just turning over to 9:30, she should hopefully get inside that 10-minute mark. 15 meters to go for Coulson. Anytime you get under the next minute, it is cause for celebration, and she's going to be well underneath that 10-minute mark. 9 minutes 48.5 for Coulson. 18 seconds better than her entry time. Second is Eva Gallagher. Third place goes to Abigail Thompson. And both Eva Gallagher and Thompson inside their entry times. 10.00.1 for Gallagher. And let's make some noise, Harvey Haddon, for Jessica Parry in lane number 1 as she finishes off her 800 meters into the final 15 meters for Parry. Come on, you can do better than that. Heat 2.
Take your marks.
Lane 1, Ava Steens of the City of Leicester, Isabel Rafferty, Bassett Law in 2. Chesterfield's Isabel Rush in lane 3, Iona Watson 4 for Bassett Law. Radford's Libby Rose in 5, Paige Bagshaw of Nova in 6. Amy Palmer in lane 7 for the City of Lincoln. And Tate Fox, Bassett Law in lane number 8. So our early leaders in this one, lane number 2, Isabel Rafferty of Bassett Law, Paige Bagshaw in lane 6 for Nova, and Ava Steens for the City of Leicester in lane number 1. So our leaders with 500 to go at the next turn. And Isabel Rafferty of Bassett Law increases her advantage over Ava Steens and Paige Bagshaw, but Steens and Bagshaw pretty much neck and neck at this stage. Nice battle between Amy Palmer and Tate Fox in lanes 7 and 8 as well. And then lanes 3, 4 and 5, Isabel Rush, Iona Watson and Libby Rose having their own private tete-a-tete. .400 meters remaining then, the halfway point. Rafferty comfortably ahead still. 350 remaining. Steen still in second, Bagshaw in third, but Tate Fox closing fast in lane number 8. .300 meters remaining then in heat number 2. Final 200 meters then. Isabel Rafferty still leads. Ava Steens in second place. Tate Fox now in third. Bagshaw turns in fourth place. And Tate Fox has had a brilliant last 300 meters. Isabel Rafferty then 8:34.8 with 100 to go. Steens in second, but Tate Fox now challenging for that second place. Steens in lane 1, Fox in lane 8. Isabel Rafferty then will take the bell at this turn. Rafferty, her entry time was 10:02.77. She's got about 50 seconds to do 50 meters, so she should be well inside that 10-minute barrier. "15 meters to go for Isabel Rafferty of Bassett Law. She's going to be well inside that 10-minute barrier. She's a great achievement. 9:49.36. Who's going to get second place? It looks like being Tate Fox. 9:55.3, and Ava Steens inside 10 minutes as well. Bagshaw just outside with a 10:01.01. But that's inside her entry time as well. Heat 3.
Take your marks.
Heat number 3 underway then. Chloe Morley, City of Leicester in 1. Her teammate Nicola Mikalska in 2. Nova's Molly Bradley in 3. Long Eaton with Matilda Hayes in 5. Maisie Matthews of Louth goes in lane 6. Grantham's Lucy Willets in 7. And Naya Vernon, City of Leicester in lane 8. So that was 650 to go. Lucy Willits in lane 7 leads the way from Maisie Matthews. Third at the moment, Nicola Mikowska of the City of Leicester. Molly Bradley in 4th. And Naya Vernon, City of Leicester in lane 8, currently in 5th place. But a long way to go. We saw how Tate Fox ate up the meters out in lane 8 in the previous heat. So a long way to go in this one. So our leaders then have just gone past the 300-meter mark, 500 to go. Lucy Willett still leads, but now from Nicola Mikowska in lane 2. Chloe Morley in lane 1. Next quickest is Maisie Matthews, then Molly Bradley. We are not yet at half race distance yet though, so a lot can still happen in the second half of an 800. Now we are at the midway mark, 400 to go. Willett still leads. Now that gap is definitely closing from Mikowska and Morley towards the leader. Mikowska looking like the one likely to do the damage, but Morley still going very strong as well. As is Maisie Matthews in lane 6, and Molly Bradley working hard as well in lane number 3. $250 meters remaining for our leaders. And our leaders are Lucy Willits of Grantham in lane 7. Nicola Mikowska, City of Leicester in lane 2. Chloe Morley in 3rd place, City of Leicester in lane 1. And Maisie Matthews, who has definitely increased that stroke rate in lane 6. $200 to go then, 3/4 of the race complete. The final quarter underway. Still Willits from Michalska, then Morley, then Matthews. And with 150 to go, the gap is definitely narrowing. Although a nice turn from Lucy Willits. But Michalska fighting hard and coming back. Equally is Chloe Morley fighting for all she's worth in lane 1. But the battle looks to be between Willits in 7, Michalska in 2. As they pass my commentary position, Willits is ahead by an arm's length with 100 to go. And the difference is 0.8 of a second. Two and a half lengths remaining. It's still Willits, as it has been for the majority of this third heat. There's the bell for Willits. There's the bell for Michalska. Who's got anything left in the tank for the final 50 meters? Morley takes the bell. Matthews takes the bell. Bradley takes the bell. 25 to go for Willits and Michalska. Into the final 10 now then, and Lucy Willits, who's led right from the start, is going to win heat number 3 from Nicola Michalska. And Lucy Willits' entry time of 9:53 has been blown out of the water, as has Michalska's time of 9:51. Chloe Morley also knocking 8 seconds off her entry time as well, so another brilliant set of performances. And let's make some noise. Harvey Haddon as Matilda Hayes comes in to finish her 800 with the final 12 meters for Matilda Hayes. Great work from all the swimmers in Heat 3. Heat 4.
Take your marks.
We've had 3 heats. There are 3 still to go in this 800 freestyle for the girls. Chesterfield's Daisy Tatlow-Turner in lane 1. Matilda McGrath, Derby XL in 2. Phoebe Benyon of Nova in 3. City of Leicester's Sophie Lane in lane 4. Maddie Walden, Northampton in 5. Summer Charita, lane 6 for Repton. And then the Lincoln Vulcans occupying lane 7 and 8. Evie Lilly in 7 and Emily Talks goes in lane 8. And just like that, we are 100 meters into this one already. And Maddie Walden in lane 5 leading the way from Lane and Benyon. We'll check in every 200 meters, and this is the 200 meter mark of Heat 4. Maddie Walden has carved out a lead of just about 2 seconds over Phoebe Benyon and then Sophie Lane. Nova's Phoebe Benyon in lane number 3, currently occupying second place. Sophie Lane of the City of Leicester in lane number 4. Down to 500 meters remaining. It's as you were in terms of positioning. Maddie Walden still leads. Phoebe Benyon of Nova in second and City of Leicester's Sophie Lane in third. So they've just gone past the halfway point. And Phoebe Benyon in that last 100 meters has taken out a huge chunk on the lead, and she may well get her feet over first. The Nova Centurion athlete in lane 3, 5:18.7, 2/10 ahead of Maddie Walden. Sophie Lane still in third. Clinging on well is Sophie Lane. 300 to go then in heat number 4. Phoebe Benyon hits the front and begins to pull away, increasing that stroke rate. Sophie Lane now catching Maddie Walden, lanes 4 and 5 respectively. The battle for 4th place is a good one as well between Daisy Tatlow-Turner in 1, Matilda McGrath in 2, and lane 6's Summer Charita. At the end of this next length, Phoebe Benyon will have 200 to go. But I tell you what, Sophie Lane is on a charge. She's on the rope nearest to Phoebe Benyon, trying to use her wave. Maddie Walden is still there or thereabouts. 200 to go then. Can Phoebe Benyon hold on? What does Sophie Lane have left in the tank? $150 remaining then, and Sophie Lane is in position to strike. Does Phoebe Benyon have the endurance to push on? Has she got another gear? Maddie Walden looks like she's going to secure 3rd place, but the battle for 1st looks to be between the City of Leicester in lane 4 and Nova Centurion in lane 3. $100 to go, and the gap is as close as it has been for the entire previous 700 meters. Phoebe Benyon now then, 0.8 of a second ahead of Sophie Lane. And Benyon is breathing away. In fact, they're both breathing away from each other. So they won't really know where each other is until they turn for the final 3 lengths. And the feet go over almost simultaneously. Now they're staring each other down, close to the lane rope. Benyon in 3, Lane in 4. Nova versus City of Leicester. And they take the bell. Who's going to get the feet over first? It's going to be Sophie Lane for the first time. And now the sprint is on. Maddie Walden continues in 3rd place, but this is going to come down to the final 25 meters. Who's going to get the better turn? Will the feet go over from Walden first? It's Walden, now with half a body length over Phoebe Benyon. They both put in a brilliant performance, but it looks like the City of Leicester's Maddie Walden is going to take heat number 4. Kudos to both those athletes. Maddie Walden takes it. Phoebe Benyon in 2nd. Brilliant swims. Sophie Lane's entry time 9:35, and she's gone in with a 9:27. Phoebe Benyon's entry time 9:38, and she's taken 10 seconds off her entry time as well. So brilliant work from both those 2 swimmers and a great battle. 3rd place goes to Maddie Walden. Who says distance swimming isn't exciting? Heat 5.
Take your marks.
Well, I never thought I'd need a rest after an 800 event, but I feel like I need to sit down. But no rest for the wicked, off we go again. Heat number 5 out of 6 underway. Philippa Cutmore of Corby in lane 1. Francesca Hallam Stott in 2 for Nova. Jessica Lyons, City of Leicester in 3. Emily Louise Ratch in lane 4 for Nova. Bassett Law's Jennifer Walker in 5. Nova's third swimmer in this one is Sasha Zeus in lane 6. Grace Grindrod of Northampton in 7. And Workstop's Amy Walker goes in lane 8. Early leaders then, lane number 3, Jessica Lines has gone off fast. Not good for the parents' heart rate. We'll check in every 100 meters. But at the moment, it's Lines in lane 3 leading. Sasha Zeus of Nova Centurion in lane 6. Sasha Zeus took 1 minute off her 1500 meter personal best on Friday night. Lane 5, Jennifer Walker. They're the top 3 and they're away from the field at this point. So we're down to 600 meters. Sasha Zeus leads. Jennifer Walker in second place, and the battle between these two is on. So this is going to be another almighty battle by the looks of things between Sasha Zeus of Nova Centurion in lane number 6 and Jennifer Walker of Bassett Law in lane 5. Walker swimming in the senior category, the 17 and over. Zeus is in the junior category, the 16 and under. But they will push each other all the way as they just go past the 300 meter mark. Quite impressively, after 300 meters, these two are 10 meters ahead of the rest of the field. And every time Jennifer Walker tries to pull away, Sasha Zeus, the fighter that she is, just keeps on driving. Halfway then, 400 meters remaining. Walker trying to pull out a bit more of an advantage over Zeus. But Zeus's turns get her back into contention every turn, and then Walker pulls away down the lane. You can see Zeus trying to swim close to that lane rope to catch that wave of Jennifer Walker. Walker realizes that and tries to swim away to the left-hand side of her lane so that Zeus doesn't have that advantage. So Jennifer Walker now almost with some clear water between her and Sasha Zeus with 300 to go. Both these athletes are absolute warriors and they will not give up the fight. Lane 4, Emily Reich of Nova, she's currently in 3rd place. Fourth place at the moment is a battle between Philippa Cutmore in 1, Francesca Hallamstott in 2, and Grace Grinrod in lane number 7. .200 meters remaining for our leading pair. Jennifer Walker continues to lead. Sasha Zeus, though, just not going away. We're down to the final 150 meters. And Jennifer Walker must be thinking, what have I got to do to put this junior away? I'm sure Jennifer Walker has got plenty left in the tank, but I'm equally sure that Sasha Zeus has as well. They now lead by nearly 20 meters over 3rd place, Emily Riach. 100 to go then. Jennifer Walker turns 7:58.5. Sasha Zeus 8 minutes .41. A little bit more clear water developing between Walker and Zeus. Walker takes the bell first. Final 50, Sasha Zeus the bell as well. The lead is just about 2.5 seconds. And it's been an incredible fight, but Jennifer Walker is going to take this one. Emily Riach takes the bell in 3rd place for Nova. Jennifer Walker's entry time was 9:14, and she's going to obliterate that by 10 seconds. Sasha Zeus, 9:18 was her entry time, and she clocks a 9:07. Incredible from those two. 3rd place goes to Emily Riach. Heat 6.
Take your marks.
So then, our final heat. Remember, this is heat declared winners. So you would expect with the times that these guys come in with, the winners will come from this particular heat. There are 3 juniors in this one, and the rest seniors. Lane 1, Phoebe Adams, Northampton, is a junior. Lane 2, Repton's Sana Lafalliere is in the senior category. Alyssa Lowe in lane 3 of the City of Leicester. She's in the senior category as well, as is Jessica Smelt of Loughborough Uni in lane 4. Repton's Clara Guinness in lane 5, also a senior. The second junior in this particular heat is the City of Leicester's Francesca Harrison. Brooke Ludwig in lane 7 for Loughborough University, swimming as a senior. And 14-year-old Holly Gent of the City of Leicester in lane 8. So Sasha Zeus swam a 9:07.9. All of those juniors I've just mentioned, with the exception of Holly Gent, have got times faster than that for an entry time, but can they replicate that here in the pool this afternoon? .200 meters completed then at this turn. And our leader in lane 4 is Jessica Smelt. Clara Guinness turns second. Third, Alyssa Lowe. And Frika Ludwig in lane 7 turns in 4th place. Quickest athlete in heat 6 is Jessica Smelt of Loughborough Uni, 8:50.61. .300 meters done and dusted then. Smelt leads. Guinness second. And third looks like being in lane number 7, Brooke Ludwig. After that turn, Ludwig finds herself up into second place. Clara Guinness not giving up easily by any stretch. Half distance reached then at that previous turn. .300 to go then. And Jessica Smelt leads. Buka Ludwig in lane 7 second. And Clara Guinness takes third at the moment. Alyssa Lowe not a million miles behind Guinness. Down to the final 200 meters then. And Jessica Smelt, dominant on paper, dominant in the pool. Buka Ludwig still clinging on to second place. We reach the final 100 meters for our leader, and that leader is Jessica Smelt. Buka Ludwig in lane 7 continues to cling to second place. But Clara Guinness of Repton looking to fight hard. A lovely turn there out in lane 7 by Ludwig. Guinness takes the bell then, followed by Ludwig, then Guinness. Sorry, Smelt obviously took the bell there first as she turns for home with 15 meters to go. See how close she might be to this entry time. Well, her entry time's 8:50.6. She's going to clock an 8:43.8. Was just over 6 seconds quicker than her entry time. Second place will go to Buka Ludwig. And Clara Guinness of Repton takes third. Francesca Harrison finishes 5th, but that looks good enough to take the junior title for Harrison. Event 605, the open male 100 meters individual medley, heat 1.
Take your marks.
Oh, go on then. Let's have a little bit more individual medley action. Just 100 meters this time, but you've got to love it. Lane 3, Stephen Iankov, Repton. Lane 4, Harry Lucas, City of Leicester. Bassett Law's Sam Green in 5. And from Ricknold in lane 6 is David Smarara. Halfway through already, and Harry Lucas turns onto the breaststroke first. Sam Green in second place in lane 5. And Stephen Yankoff, third place at this point. But Yankoff, very useful on that breaststroke, and here he comes in lane number 3. I think Yankoff is going to get to the wall first, and he's going to set up a grandstand 25-meter sprint on the freestyle. Yankoff leads, Sam Green in second place, Harry Lucas in third. Green, obviously a freestyler, and now Sam Green comes back into the final 5 meters. It looks like being Green from Yankoff and Lucas in third. Heat 2.
Take your marks.
Full complement for Heat 2. Matthew Tompkinson of Louth in 1. Riley Hamer, City of Lincoln, Pentaqua in 2. Hinckley's Marshall Golder in 3. City of Lincoln, Pentaqua's Daniel Heppelston in 4. Lane 5 is Zach Hopkinson of Grantham. Repton in 6 with Logan Day. Finley Underwood in 7 for Rushton. And Harvey J. Alsop of Repton in lane 8. Midway point already then, and it is Logan Day in lane 6. But the breaststrokers start to fight back. And Finley Underwood in lane 7 hits the front. Makes such a difference, that 25-meter breaststroke, if you can make it work for you, because then you've got an advantage going into the final 25 on the freestyle. Underwood in 7, but Marshall Golder in 3. It's between these two. Daniel Heppelston coming back in lane 4 as well, as is Harvey Alsop in the lane 8. Underwood finishes first, Harvey J. Alsop in second, and third goes to Marshall Golder. Heat 3.
Take your marks.
Thomas Townsend, Repton in 1, Repton in 2, 3, and 4 as well, with Dominic Bartoletti in 2, Seth Gilson in 3, Ruben Hubringer in 4. Derby XL's Eden Saint in 5, Joe Helps in lane 6 for Repton, and Grantham's Ben Carlisle in lane number 8. Notification of disqualification. Event 605, Heat 2, lane 6 for a technical infraction. Breaststroke leg then well underway, and it's Dominic Bartoletti of Repton leading from lane 2. 25 to go. Bartoletti turns for home, as does Gilson in 3. Hubinger not a mile away either in lane 4. It looks to be between these three. Can Seth Gilson make up the deficit? I don't think so. Dominic Bartoletti looks to hit first. He does, from Gilson and Hubinger. 1:01.22 the winning time in heat number 3. Heat 4.
Take your marks.
Morgan Farrer, Lincoln Pentaqua in 1. Derby XL's Zachary Drayson in 3. Rico Brinchman, Loughborough University in 4. Sam Brooker in 5 for Corby. Northampton's Thomas Boyd in 7. And Jacob Pemberton of Derby XL in 8. And it is Pemberton of Derby XL setting the pace on the backstroke. Almost Seemed like he stuck to the wall a little bit there in lane 8, but he gets himself away and maintains that lead down the third 25. Looks like he still has the lead into the final 5 of the breaststroke. And away we go for this sprint finish. 15 meters to go then. Surfacing first is Zachary Drayson in lane 3, but Jacob Pemberton has led from the front. Can he hang on into the final 5? It's Pemberton in 8. It's Bringeman in 4 and Sprilker. Jacob Pemberton takes it. Rico Bringeman second and Zachary Drayson from Derby XL rounds out the top 3. Heat 5.
Take your marks.
Only 5 swimmers in this one then, and those 5 are James Dobney from Grantham in 1, Roman Levchenko in lane 3 for Derby XL, Repton Zachariah Dale in 4, Konstantinos Hajkans in lane 6 for the University of Nottingham, and Corby's Caleb O'Brien in 7. Oh, brilliant first 25 on the fly by Zachariah Dale of Repton. And he's going to lead at the midway point by about 5 meters. It equates to just about 2 seconds, 2.4 seconds to be precise. And on to the breaststroke he goes. He's built up what seems to be an unassailable lead in heat number 5. Dale will turn for home first, followed by Levchenko, Derby XL in lane number 3. These two are out in front. It's going to be an almighty battle for third place. But Zachariah Dale of Repton will take heat number 5. Roman Levchenko finishes second, and third is going to go to Caleb O'Brien. Heat 6.
Take your marks.
Penultimate heat then. Second of our 3 seeded heats, Thomas Exall in 1 for Loughborough Uni, Repton with Austin Manley in 2, Ethan Soppett-Moss, Loughborough Uni in 3. Teammate Harry Robinson in 4, Derby XL, Jaden Leo in 6, Finn Arnold in 7 for Repton, and another Repton swimmer in lane 8 is Joshua Chirita. Midway point been and gone, and it's Harry Robinson in lane 4 from Ethan Soppett-Moss. These two building through the breaststroke, and Harry Robinson building a little better than Soppett-Moss. On we go to the freestyle. Soppett-Moss surfaces first, those long rangy reach, pulling so much water with each arm stroke. And he's going to take the first place in heat number 6. Soppett-Moss second, and Finn Arnold takes third from lane 7. 57.71 wins heat number 6. Heat 7.
Take your marks.
Final seeded heat in the open male 100 IM. Cole Angel Kettering in 2, Loughborough Uni in 3, 4 and 5 with Dominic Simpson in 3, Luke Ibbison in 4 and Oliver Watts in 5. Repton's Jeremiah Carnegie in 6, Henry Knight of Rushton in 7 with Knight's teammate Aman Tethi in 8. Luke Ibbison then turns first at the midway mark. Breaststroke underway. Ibbison looks like he's pulling away on that breaststroke as well. His teammate Dominic Simpson in lane 2 trying to stay with him. And Cole Angel of Kettering in lane number 2 getting back to it as well. But with 15 to go, this is Luke Iberson's race. And he makes sure of it, extending on the freestyle. Second looks to be going the way of Dominic Simpson, and third is going to go to Cole Angel in lane number 2.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the pool by the sides, please. Clear the pool by the sides.
Just a slight delay as we get ready for the next event, which is the female 200-meter backstroke. Timekeepers just getting those backstroke ledges all sorted and secure. We've got 7 heats of this, and then we finish off the final heat session for this short course East Midlands Champs with the 50 fly for the open male swimmers. So that's going to be a blink and you'll miss it. Series of 8 heats. We then come back a little bit later on this evening for the finals. Okay, we are all set and ready then for event 606, the female 200-meter backstroke, heat 1.
Take your marks.
So then heat number 1 of 7 underway. Kira Parker, Derby XL goes in lane 3. Scarlett Howe, Derby Phoenix in lane 5, and Repton's Nia Worthington in lane 6. Just a reminder, finals, the warm-up for finals will be 5 o'clock this evening, with our finals session due to begin at 5:45. All being well, everything will be done and dusted by 7:05. But 5 o'clock is the warm-up time for the final session this evening, with racing due to start at 5:45. So heat 1 then. Heat 1 coming to a close. And in lane number 6, Nia Worthington has led this one from the start. 2:29.07 for Worthington. That's 3 seconds inside her entry time. Second for Kira Parker and third for Scarlett Howe.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the pool by the sides, please.
Heat 2.
Take your marks.
Heat number 2 then in the pool. Jessica White, Derby XL in lane 1. Loughborough's Millie Goldfinch in 2. Lincoln Vulcan's Emily Talks in lane 3. Caitlin Davidson of Nova in 4. Holly Hale in 5 for Northampton with her teammate Orna Lett outside her in lane 6. Nova's Libby Cooper goes in 7 and Vida Coulson of Northampton is in lane 8. "100 meters down, and our leader is Libby Cooper in lane 7 from Orna Lett and Jessica White, Derby XL in lane number 1. But Lett and Cooper away from the field at this point. Into the final 50 meters then. And Orna Lett has put her foot down. And she's away now from Libby Cooper. Caitlin Davison going well in lane number 4 as well, turning simultaneously with Jessica White in lane 1. And into the final 15. Orna Lett in lane 6 from Northampton. She'll take heat number 2. Who's going to get second place? It looks like it may be lane 4's Caitlin Davidson, with Jessica White coming in to take third. And that indeed is the order. Lett from Davidson from White. 2:27.75 takes it for Orna Lett.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the pool by the sides, please. Clear the pool by the sides.
Heat 3.
Take your marks.
So heat number 3 underway then. Bethany Henson, Colville in lane number 1. Sophie Alonso from Calverton and Bingham goes in 2. Grantham's Lucy Willits in 3. Isabel McCorkle, Bassett Law in 4. Annabelle J in lane 6 for Grantham. In lane 7, it's Victoria Hudson from the City of Leicester and Ella Newton of Corby in lane 8. Midway mark then of heat number 3. And very tight between Sophie Alonso in 2 and Isabel McCorkle in 4. Sophie Alonso then turns with 50 to go. She holds the lead from Isabel McCorkle. These two out in front. Third place at the moment occupied by Victoria Hudson in lane 7 from the City of Leicester. But waiting to pounce, Bethany Henson in 1, Lucy Willits in 3, and Annabelle J in lane 6. Can Sophie Alonso hold on to this lead in heat number 3 of the 200 backstroke? Into the wall we come then, and it is a good finish for Sophie Alonso. Isabel McCorkle not a million miles away, less than a second in fact. And third place goes to Victoria Hudson in lane 7.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the pool by the sides, please. Clear the pool by the sides.
Heat 4.
Take your marks.
Heat 4 then, almost 50 meters old already. Eliza Giraud, Corby in 2, Pippa Hickman, Repton in 3, Chesterfield's Daisy Tatlow Turner in 5, Martha Manson in 6 of Repton in 7 and 8 as well, with Olivia Graham in 7 and Amelia Atkinson in 8. Halfway mark approaching of heat 4. Martha Manson of Repton will turn first, ahead of Elisa Giraud of Corby in lane 2. Olivia Graham in 7, and Daisy Tatlow Turner in 5, still giving chase. So Olivia Graham still leads. Well, I say still leads. It was Martha Manson this time 50 meters ago. So Olivia Graham has put in a real good shift over that last 50 meters. You can see the stroke rate of Olivia Graham in lane 7. Graham leads. Second place now is Elisa Giraud in lane number 2. And Daisy Tatlow-Turner on the shoulder of Martha Manson as well. And Tatlow-Turner will turn ahead of the swimmer from Repton in lane 6. Final 5 meters then of heat number 4. And Olivia Graham will take this one, 2:30:25:37 from Elisa Giraud and Daisy Tatlow-Turner.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the pool by the sides, please. Clear the pool by the sides.
Heat 5.
Take your marks.
Beautiful spearhead already formed in the pool on heat number 5. Jessica Oxley in lane 2 for the City of Leicester with her teammate Darcy Platts in lane 3. Repton's Holly Waymond in 4. University of Nottingham in lane 5 with Connie Davis. Sarah Dew of the Leicester Sharks goes in 6. Lane 7 is Abby Tunnicliffe of Derby Excel. And at Repton's Elsie Hatton is in lane 8. First of the seeded heats then, this heat number 5. Holly Waymond the fastest in this heat in heat 4, 2:13.9. But at the moment, Connie Davis of the University of Nottingham is setting the standard. So we turn into the final 25 meters and it's still Connie Davis of the University of Nottingham leading Repton's Holly Waymond. Connie Davis's time 2:16.8, Holly Waymond 2:13.9. But this should book the place for the final for both these. So Davis goes inside her entry time, Waymond just outside. Third place to Darcy Platts of the City of Leicester.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the pool by the sides, please. Clear the pool by the sides.
Our final heat is heat 6.
your marks.
Our final heat then of this 200-meter backstroke contains our fastest qualifier, Lydia Cordell. Lane 1 then, Abby Turnbull. I stand corrected, this is heat number 6. It's not our final heat, because that'll be heat number 7 with Lydia Cordell, so apologies for making Lydia panic for a second. This is heat 6, Abby Turnbull in lane 1 for Carlton Forum, Alice Streeter, University of Nottingham in lane 2, Repton's Kate Schillinger in 3, Loughborough University with Millie Wells in lane 4, Isabel Lee, University of Nottingham in lane 5, Julia Josviak in lane 6 for the Leicester Sharks, Annabelle Blackbird goes for Repton in lane 7, and lane 8 is Nova's Francesca Hallam-Stott. Just past the halfway point, and the leader is Millie Wells. Final 50 meters then of our penultimate heat with our fastest qualifier in this one, Millie Wells of Loughborough, and Millie Wells doing the business at the moment in lane 4. Isabel Lee of University of Nottingham going well, as is Kate Schillinger in lane 3. Those three are way ahead of the field, looking to book their place into this evening's finals. Millie Wells then finishes with a 2:13.7, only 6/10 away from her entry time of a 2:13.1. Second for Isabel Lee, and Kate Schillinger will bring in third.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the pool by the sides, please.
This is the final heat, heat number 7.
Take your marks.
So here we go then. Lydia Cordell is in this heat in lane number 4. 2:09.51 for the Repton athlete. Sean Headley, Nova in 1. Molly McGinley in 2 for Repton. City of Leicester's Janie Finch in 3. Lydia Cordell of Repton in 4. Aurelia Vavrisnovich, Repton in 5. Loughborough University's Lucy Parsons goes in 6. Lane 7 belongs to Grace Wingham of Corby. And Zoe Ellis of the Leicester Sharks in lane 8. And Lydia Cordell is away after the first 75 meters. Giving chase in lane 6, though, is Lucy Parsons and Janie Finch in lane 3. These three are in front of the field. Lydia Cordell not having it all her own way at this stage as they go past the 100-meter mark. So Caudle remains in front with 50 meters to go. Lucy Parsons in 6 in striking position, as is Janie Finch in lane 3. And now Lydia Caudle increases that stroke rate into the final 50 meters. Parsons now being caught by Janie Finch in lane number 3. And Lydia Caudle turns for home. See how close she can get to that 209.5. Well, it's not going to be that close because we're already on 207. But it's a nice, comfortable heat swim for Lydia Caudle to book her place into the junior final this evening. 2:16.6 the winning time for Caudle. Parsons second and Finch in third.
Clear the ball by the sides, please, swimmers. Clear the ball by the sides. Thank you, swimmers. Out we get.
The final event then in these heats is event 607, the open male 50-meter butterfly, heat 1.
Take your marks.
You know the drill by now, it'll just be names rather than clubs. Riley Hamer in 3, Corey Butterall-Quambra in 4, and Ben Carlisle in 5. Turning identically off the boom end. Butterall-Quambra possibly with the advantage, but Ben Carlisle coming through for Grantham in lane number 5. And I think it will be Carlisle who's going to get second. I think Hamer may well get the touch for second with Butterall-Quambra in third. Literally 0.59 of a second separating those 3 athletes. And we'll see plenty more of that. Heat 2.
Take your marks.
Away we go. Daniel Heppelston in 2, Seth Gilson in 3, Dominic Bartoletti 4, Zachary Jones in 5, and Joel Harvey in lane 7. Turning first is Seth Gilson, Repton in 3. And Gilson still not surfaced, but when he does, he'll find Dominic Bartoletti in lane 4, pushing him all the way. It's between Bartoletti in 4 and Gilson in 3, and Bartoletti gets the touch. 2/10 ahead of Seth Gilson with Heppelston in third. 27.18 for Dominic Bartoletti. Heat 3.
Take your marks.
Full complement in Heat 3 with Miles Willits in 1, Christopher Oliver in 2, Isaac Brewster 3, 4 is Connor Allen, 5 Tyler Coles, Daniel Doyle in 6, Jake Battle in 7, and Jared Collins in lane 8. And it's Tyler Coles from lane 5 in the green hat of the University of Nottingham taking this one on, but lane 1 and lane 7 going well as well. Willits and Battle. It could be these 3 getting the touch. It is Coles, Battle, and Connor Allen in lane 4. Comes to Nick, third place. Heat 4.
Take your marks.
In 1, it's Joshua Singer. Noah McCall in 2. Lane number 3 is Morgan Farrer. 4, Gareth Cox. Henry Jones in 5. Joe Helps in 6. 7 is Logan Day. Into the final 15 meters, and it looks like lane number 1, Joshua Singer of the University of Nottingham, battling his teammate Noah McCall. Who's going to get that touch? Lane 7's looking good as well. Indeed, Singer from Logan Day in lane 7 with Gareth Cox taking 3rd place. Gareth Cox, the 36-year-old, showing the youngsters how it's done. Heat 5.
Take your marks.
In lane 1, James Dobney of Grantham. Cole Angel in 2, Sam Broker in 3. 4 is Kyle Merriweather, Sebastian Ebanks in 5. 6, Aaron Warren, Lyndon Johnson in 7, and 8 belongs to Thomas Boyd, who's surfacing first in this one. Well, it's lane 4's Kyle Merriweather, but in 2, Cole Angel going very well, and he's got a shoulders lead advantage over the field. It will be Angel takes it from Sebastian Ebanks and Kyle Merriweather. Your 1, 2, 3. 25.97 takes heat 5. Heat 6.
Take your marks.
Ben Barnes in 1, Laura Roberts-Burrell in 2, Thomas Exall in 3, lane number 4, Ethan Soppit-Moss, Leo Pollock in 6, 7, Sachin Tethi and Dominic Simpson in lane 8. And this looks like being Ethan Soppit-Moss from that golden lane of lane number 4. He's going to take it from Laura Roberts-Burrell, and Ben Barnes hits 3rd. 24.67 for the Loughborough University student, Ethan Soppit-Moss. Heat 7.
Take your marks.
Heat 7 in the pool then. Our second seeded heat. Bradley Holland in 1, Lewis Mitchell in 2, Ryan Coles 3, Jacob Whittle in 4, Luca Plater in 5, 6 is Ewan Cox, 7 Damon Elliott, and Leo Taylor goes in lane number 8. And it's Olympian Jacob Whittle in lane number 4, looking to take this particular heat and book his place in the final. Whittle from Plater, and 3rd goes to Mitchell. 24.4 for Jacob Whittle. Let's see if that's quickest into the final, into this final heat. Heat number 8.
Take your marks.
Final heat of this Sunday afternoon then sees Mario Vasconcelos Blanche in lane 2, Jacob Mills in 3, Maddox Roberts 4, lane 5 is Tom Parrott, Angelo Gianni Contini in 6, Alexander Laurie 7, and Eden Rowe goes in lane 8. And coming up on top is lane 4's Maddox Roberts. And Maddox Roberts is going to take this one from Jacob Mills in lane 3. Who's going to get 3rd? 3rd goes to Tom Parrott. So Maddox Roberts, 23.84 to book his place fastest into tonight's final.
Clear the ball by the sides.
And that concludes all the heat racing for this East Midlands Short Course Regional Championships 2025. Just a few finals to bring you. The 200-meter backstroke final for the girls. Junior finalists. Zoe Ellis of Leicester Sharks, Annabelle Blackbird, Repton, Janie Finch, City of Leicester, Kate Schillinger, Repton, Lydia Caudle, Repton, Molly McGinley, Repton, Aurelia Vavrisnovic, Repton, and Sean Headley of Nova. Reserves, Abby Turnbull, Carlton Foreman, and Olivia Graham of Repton. The finalists for the 100-meter individual medley for the open male swimmers. Junior finalists, Zachary Drayson, Derby XL, Austin Manley, Repton, Finn Arnold, Repton, Ethan Stoppett Moss, Loughborough University, Jeremiah Carnegie of Repton, Jaden Leo, Derby XL, Jacob Pemberton, Derby XL, and Dominic Bartoletti of Repton. Reserves, Joshua Charita of Repton and Seth Gilson from Repton. And our senior 100-meter IM finalists, Roman Levchenko, Derby XL, Cole Angel from Kettering, Dominic Simpson, Loughborough Uni, Luke Ibbison, Loughborough Uni, Zachariah Dale from Repton, Harry Robinson of Loughborough Uni, Oliver Watts, Loughborough Uni, and Henry Knight of Rushden. Reserves, Aman Tethi of Rushden and Caleb O'Brien of Corby. We can also bring you the results of the female 800 meters. Bronze medal to Phoebe Adams of Northampton for the juniors. Silver medal, Sasha Zeus, Nova Centurion, and gold goes to Francesca Harrison of the City of Leicester. And the senior medalist